Hey guys, what's going on? This is Josh from Spotted Euros, and if you missed it already or you missed our other video, we are picking up this Volkswagen Jetta TDI. So we bought this online, we came by, picked it up. I'm still at the auction and I wanted to check out some of the diesels that they have here. So we're in Las Vegas. Might as well check out the inventory. The big sale day is in 2 days, so who knows, maybe we'll pick up another diesel and come back down here. But these diesels are always fun to look at, so stay tuned. Okay, so if you are new to the channel, Spotted Euros, we're a used car dealership. We buy and sell cars. That's why we're here at the auction. And our tow rig that we have, so the tow rig we have is a 2009 Volkswagen Touareg, and here at the Las Vegas auction they always have these diesel Touaregs here, and they have plenty of other diesels to pick from. So like I said, I thought since we're here at the auction, we might as well go through the cars and kind of see what they've got. Now all of these are diesels. There's not that many of them. They're probably gonna bring some more over, but this is what's right here. And then I also wanted to check out, there's an all-track over there as well. So let's see, this right here is a 2014 Jetta, and looks like, oh man, I just noticed this. Looks like the hood came up at some point. Man, look at that. Windshield's cracked, fenders are both damaged. Now, sorry if there's a lot of wind noise. I'm trying my best to cover the microphone here, but yeah, so this is interesting. So anyway, give you a little bit more background. We've bought and sold plenty of these diesels. So Volkswagen has been fixing these diesels, sending them to the auctions, and dealers, used car dealers, are buying them and then selling them on the market. They've been selling them for a while. I actually kind of feel like it's slowing down, so maybe we're getting to the end of the supply. But it's interesting to me, the condition of these cars and kind of how they come. Now, unfortunately, it seems like a lot of them are pretty neglected because of the whole process of things. A lot of them have a lot of body damage. They've been kind of bounced around in a bunch of different places. A lot of people who don't care about these cars, I mean, a lot of people thought these cars were just going to get destroyed as well. So anyway, so the state of them isn't always the best, and you kind of have to be picky to which one you're getting. So for instance, this one right here, where the hood looks like it came up and smashed the windshield. Now here's the interesting thing. I almost guarantee you that the person who actually owned this did not cause this damage. There are plenty of transporters, there's plenty of people who are messing with this car that I bet you someone popped the hood, left it open, took off, and it flipped up. And then they just kind of pushed it back down and showed up at the dealer. The dealer doesn't know, the transporter doesn't know. You know, it's all just kind of a big question mark. So a lot of these cars are kind of banged up because of all that. Now, what's interesting about some of these later model diesels, so they started making these in, or at least this Mark 6 generation started in 2011. 2011, and they kept going until 2015 is about the last year before they shut them all down. So the interesting thing about these late model ones is they actually made some value additions. So this one right here, 2014, you can see it's basic. You've got hubcaps, you've got cloth seats, you just have the rubber steering wheel, all that kind of stuff. So the earlier model ones, so if we walk over here to our 2012 that we just picked up, they made these earlier ones, usually all of them had leather seats. They all were pretty nice inside. they were already kind of, the basic trim level already came to pretty equipped, and then they started making these value additions that were kind of just bare bones, but you still had the diesel. So kind of cool if you're interested in that kind of stuff. Kind of cool if you're interested in just kind of a bare bones diesel. They made them in the later years. Okay, so we've also got a couple of Beetles, not that interested. And now let's look at this one here. So this one's got quite a few miles. 188, oh man, 188,000 miles. Some people, I wouldn't be too worried about the mileage. I mean, the one we got has 148,000 miles, so that's plenty of miles. But 188 is definitely getting up there. Now, I did notice on the dash, yep, just what I suspected. So these cars have been sitting in fields, and I suspect that some of them maybe were parked with windows open, or maybe the previous owner really didn't care. But like, look at this. This has 188,000 miles, and it is just trash. I mean, look how much dirt and dust. Headliner where the visor's sagging. But I mean, this is gonna take forever to clean. Now, even if, I mean, the mileage, okay, someone will buy this. You know, this will sell pretty cheap, and someone would be interested, wouldn't worry about the mileage. But I've already noticed this has got a major problem. Major body damage right here. That definitely is not gonna work. But I mean, if you got a new tailgate, it still works. But if you were okay with that and maybe picked up a new tailgate, it wouldn't be, not the end of the world. Everything else isn't too bad. The bumper's a little kinked here and there, but you could put that back together and it wouldn't be too bad. Now this is kind of interesting. What are these valves for? No way. Okay, I haven't seen this. Look at this in here. I don't know if you can see that. Oh, I have to. Look at that. What in the world? I have never seen that. This has got helper airbags in the back here. Now, that's not necessarily a great sign if you're looking to buy something. It just means they towed quite a bit with this, perhaps. Especially with DSG. The DSG transmission really is not supposed to be rated for any sort of towing. People still do it, but the manufacturer does not suggest towing at all, period. So that's interesting. That's kind of cool. I mean, it has 188,000 miles. Let's start this up and see how this. Well, it sounds great. No check engine light. No real sounds. This does have the nicer head unit with the navigation. But I'm interested to see if this just look through the dirty windshield here. I'm interested to see how this shifts. If they're towing a lot. I mean, maybe they weren't. Maybe they just kind of outfitted it. Okay, shifted into second just fine. Let's see. Well, it does feel perfectly smooth. That's crazy. I have never seen didn't even know you could set something up like that. But helper airbags for the rear springs. That's interesting. Anyway, so yeah, there you go. Pretty nuts. But yeah, there you go. Looks like this, there's maybe some body work on the backside here. But anyway, so then you have this, just a regular Jetta. Now this is an earlier one, so this is kind of what I was talking about. All of them came with leather seats and were pretty nice. This only has 103,000 miles. And it looks like it's in pretty good shape, actually. It's not too dirty. I mean, it is dirty, but not too bad. Just kind of what you would expect. Now look at this. This would be fun to be messing with, but it looks like it's just missing this whole thing. I mean, you got this weird wrap. The gold itself is bad color, and then those ugly wheels, etc. Now, I've been avoiding this. I've been waiting to look at this. I've been just trying to distract myself. But look what we have here. We have a 2010 Touareg TDI. This is what we really care to look at. Now, what's interesting, this has 114,000 miles. So this definitely has its miles on it. Now this is the nicer trim level. So it's got these two-tone seats, which honestly I don't think look that great. I mean, not really my style. I would prefer just black seats. Overall, the base, you know, as you can see here, is gray. Now it doesn't look like there's a mat in the back here, and I would love to get a mat. The problem is here, this lip. So I've looked at some, and the picture always shows that it's all just flat. Well, I don't want a mat that then's sticking out. Anyway. So 215,000 miles. Unfortunately, we got some stuff. This is broken. Now this is just so weird to me. Is why doesn't this have the better head unit on it? So it has kind of this weird body kit. I'm not a big fan. But you can see here there's this front spoiler that comes down instead of the plastic. You've got these side skirts that run down, and then this back part here that kind of molds over the mufflers, and then you have different exhaust tips. Kind of cool, I guess. These wheels don't look bad, except these wheels look bad as in they're all banged up. Headliner is sagging. Paint looks to be in pretty good shape. I don't really see any dents or anything. Oof. I just went to grab the handle that wasn't there. Yeah, this is kind of more of a problem than I would think. Well, there you go, 214,000 miles. I was really hoping once I saw the body kit and stuff that this had air ride. Low range. Why is it in low range? It's like the hood's open. But anyway, yeah, kind of interesting with all that body kit, two-toned interior, all that kind of stuff. But it didn't come with the nicer head unit. This is just like the most basic head unit that you could buy. Yeah, anyway. No check engine light. I mean, This really isn't in bad shape. It actually seems super nice. At least the outside. The two-tone's kind of not my thing, but it doesn't look bad. Okay, so that's the diesel world here. Like I said, not too much, but there's definitely a couple here. Now, I saw something. This might be something we have to try out. This RS4. I saw this. I even posted it in the last video. Let's see how this. At least, let's start it. Now I can tell already. I gotta move this seat. So let me set you guys up here. Listen to that. And the inside of this, I mean, it's got this screen that pops out. You can put SD cards in it. And this only has 48,000 miles. Carbon fiber. Man, this sure is cool. Not a single light on the dash. Man, that clutch feels pretty heavy. So cool. I'm just gonna drive it down, turn around, come back. But man, does that sound good. These cars are so cool. And this thing feels great. Maybe I'll just... That's cool. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's got some power to it. That is fun. Okay, let me put this back. Anyway, super cool car. Always wanted to drive one of those. I'm not sure if that's even considered, well, I did drive it, but not for very long. One of my fears is jumping in a car, acting like a cool guy, and then putting it into the guardrail or something stupid, and then having a whole other mess on my hands. But anyway, there you go, guys. Just thought I'd give you a quick look at everything. Unfortunately, they don't have a whole lot. I mean, they got some other cars, but anyway, you've probably already seen it because I think I'll put this video out after, but we're driving this home today, at least towing it home. So check out this car. This is going to be for sale. Spotted Euros, you know, we're just a small dealership, so a car here and there, just to kind of keep the lights on and to make a little bit of money. So anyway, thanks guys. Thanks for watching. Stay tuned for some more content.